Father Michael Pfleger, who leads the faith community of St. Sabina, is also calling for Chicagoans to reconsider the decision to host the Democratic National Convention over the city's current migrant crisis.
He joins us now from the Auburn Gresham neighborhood on the city's south side. Good morning, Father. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Good morning, Ray. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
What is the connection between holding the convention in Chicago and the migrant issue?
Well, I think, the crisis of homelessness has spiked to a new level in Chicago with the influx of asylum seekers and the migrants. Our shelters are filled. We have people living in our streets. We have people living on the bridges. We get 80 to 100 people come to our doors here every single day looking for food cards, looking for coats, looking for clothes. And I think we as a country have continued to ignore the homeless issue, but the migrant issue now has taken it to a whole new level. So I just think it's time to address it. And with the Democratic Convention coming, we must force them to say, is this going to be a policy to eradicate homelessness in Chicago and in this country? We've sent billions of dollars to Ukraine, billions of dollars to Israel, but we don't have billions of dollars. We say it's important to house Americans who are here already homeless, as well as those coming from other countries seeking asylum. So I think we should reconsider. Do we allow a convention to come and not address the issue of homelessness in this country that's been ignored for too long?
So are you hearing from your parishioners that they are angry that Chicagoans who are homeless are not being taken care of? So that's what you're hearing?
Oh, absolutely. But it's both and I think what we have to be really careful of is not allowing the poor in Chicago and the poor coming from Peru and Venezuela and the rest to be fighting each other over crumbs.
But Father Pfleger, isn't having the convention a better motivator for the Democratic Party to do something about it? Because they don't want that on the front page while they're having their convention.
Well, I would think that, Larry, but my question would be, do we make that a issue that they're going to commit to before they come into the convention? Because once they're here and once they're, there's millions of dollars, as you well know, are spent during the convention, lobbyists and parties and socials and all this stuff going on, while we have people in our city who are looking for where they're going to eat and where they're going to sleep. I think the Democratic Party, just like the Republican Party, has to commit to dealing with this issue and putting it on the front burner before a convention comes in. If they're not, then why should we have a convention? If this is not going to be an issue that is hurting our city. We're just hearing Illinois is the #1 state where people are moving out of. We got to deal with this issue of homelessness and poverty in our city and in our country.
Have you reached out to Mayor Johnson or to Governor Pritzker?
I have not. I brought it up to some other pastors and faith leaders who are in agreement with it. I brought it to our congregation here who is in agreement with it. And I think now we bring it to the mayor's office and to the governor's office and to the Democratic National Committee.
Well, let me ask you this. There have been moments in the last 20 years where one political party has controlled all three branches of government and still nothing gets done about the immigration problem. Why do you think that is?
I think, unfortunately, the poor have never been an issue. It's not a sexy issue to take care of. I heard one time a congressman told me, well, the poor don't vote. Oh, so because they don't vote, we don't feel like we got to serve them or care for them because nobody sees them as a strong lobby in getting elected. Well, perhaps we've got to, on behalf of the poor, fight for them. And we've got to also educate the poor to vote and get them registered, get them voting, and make them a strong lobbyist. But I think the meantime is we as Chicagoans, we as Americans should be a moral conscience to say to government, you cannot continue to abandon poor people in this country and in this city while we spend billions to help people around the world. There's just something immoral about that. We have enough to do both, man. And wherever we got all the billions that we went to that printing machine for Ukraine and for Israel, well, plug the machine back in.
Father Michael Pfleger from St. Sabina, thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Father.
it.
It is 8.